Good morning, friends. So, at the end of my wonderful cruise and all of the good things, I had a doctor appointment. And I said our doctor's on maternity leave. So I told the PA, I'm like, well, because I had to get blood work done, that I figured this is probably the worst it's going to be because I don't normally eat like I did on the cruise. And she always has her exam after Christmas. So she feels the same way. It's the worst it's going to be. And our numbers don't go too much crazier after a week of eating crazy stuff. So but my numbers all came back and my cholesterol is very high, although I will say it's lower than last year, so that was good. Last year my doctor was mentioned medication. I was like, I'd really like to try to get it down on my own. Obviously I wasn't super successful. I always also wasn't super intentional. I had it in the back of my mind. Now I'm like scared. So she did not mention medication this time, and all my other numbers looked good. My inflammation was good. Other things they look at, my good cholesterol actually was up. So that was encouraging because that's all the plants, all the nuts, all the good stuff I've been doing.
Walking.
And the walking, yeah. Walking, hard exercise is awesome for a lot of things, not just for weight loss. So that was the good and the bad. The anxiety about it is not helpful. So I'm like really trying to do what I can to get that cholesterol down. So next year, I'm really hoping when I go, it's down and she say, hey, what'd you do? And it'll be all natural stuff. So that's my goal. I did order a book, the 8-week cholesterol cure it was all about what we can do naturally without medication to get our cholesterol levels down. And I can share more about that after I've had a chance to look at it. But anyway, I don't know what the point is. Just I'm sharing that with you. If people have ways that they've had high cholesterol and brought it down, I'd be really curious and eager to see what you've done without going on medication. If you go on medication, that's fine too. If that helps, then that's great. Mm-hmm. So, but also that anxiety is not helping now with it. So that was kind of my point. And my mantra lately has been, all is well, all is well. And everything, all is well. That does something to your body, friends.
Yes, it does.
It's simple. I used to once getting my COVID testing because we had to be tested a couple times, and I was like, all is well. And it was, but it just keeps my body, I don't know. It does something to relax your body. So I'm kind of doing that. Even at the doctor's office and they're taking my blood pressure, I get like anxiety and my blood pressure has gone up. And I'm like, so it's doing that. I could literally feel myself relax and my blood pressure was in the normal range. So,
and part of that is that deep breathing too, because
yes.
I have done that already too when I go to get my blood pressure done, because so many times, we're anxious about that, or we've just gotten into the doctor's office, or we're running from here to there. And so, or if we think it's going to be up, we might be more anxious about that. So,
and then it'll go up.
Yeah. So just knowing that you can take those deep breaths, but the all is well, it's definitely helpful. And you can do that as a deep breath,
Yes.
All is well, and all is well. And, and you can do that. And it definitely helps with a lot of things, but medical procedures, man, get it in there.
Awesome. So. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I wanted to share that journey. I'm going to continue to share it. I probably won't know my numbers until a year from now, unless she decides she wants another test, which actually I would not be opposed to. And I could probably even ask her if we could do another one in a few months, because I am truly, intentionally getting that down. And it's more, I'm trying to focus on all the good things I can have that will lower that, like my plants.
Yep.
But I'm also, friends, I am a fry eater. I am a chip eater. Chips, not so much anymore, but fries. But I have been able to not eat as many, and I don't want them. And you talked about this yesterday, Melanie. I think it was yesterday. Sometimes when we don't have something for a while, we don't want it, or it doesn't taste as good. That's me. There's one place I still love their fries, but we get there like every few months. And so I had some. But otherwise, I don't want them. I'm just telling myself I don't want them because I don't need them. It's not something, I don't know. I think if any of my food that I eat, it's that I go, I almost can feel it like clog my arteries, and it doesn't, but it's that mental, like I'm eating fries and I I just, yeah, so
But that mental thing is good for us
it
because it
is.
can talk us in or out of things and make us really change the way we look at things.
Mhm.
We have sticky buns at church and they smell amazing. I'm not a real big fan anyway. I've actually never tasted the ones at church, and we've been doing it
Mm.
for years, that it's the third Sunday of the month. So, and everybody goes, oh my gosh. I'm like, they're not my favorite. So sometimes that's my key too. Like if I think I'm really gonna be addicted to something and it's new that I've never tried, a lot of times I just don't try it. Then I don't have to fight against it.
Right. I
So
think that's really good. Unless it's a good food, then it's good for us
yeah,
to try something that's healthy for us. Or, but yeah, I think that sometimes too, Melanie, after you said that, you know what? Why would I maybe put one more temptation in my life that, 'cause it's hard then. Now I've tasted it. Now my body wants it. And we talked about the food industries doing that even. So, but smells, my smell sense is powerful. And not everybody's is. Scott's is not awesome, but when I smell something, it's really harder for me to resist it. So the cinnamon buns might be a little tricky for me. But if I could have a piece of somebody's, I'm actually good with that. So anyway, enough of that. Tell us what your thoughts are. If you have found something that helps with cholesterol or something else that we've talked about, please share that with our community, because Melanie and I don't know everything. We know like this much.
we
So
know
we,
what we
we
know in
count
our
on
own lives. Really, that's all we
exactly.
know. Yeah.
We need all of you to contribute and have conversation. You never know who you might help, not just us, but somebody else in the community. So please share. And we wish you lots of well-being.
Absolutely.
Sprightly life.
All right, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.